Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video in which we will look at dividing a line segment externally in a given ratio. So in a previous video, we looked at dividing a line segment internally in a given ratio. Now here, we still have this line segment. We have a line segment from x1, y1 to x2, y2. But this time, the point P that we want to find is outside of our original line segment. That's why it's external division. So what we want to do is we want to find where this point P is so that these 3 points are collinear and it divides it in the ratio m to n so that the distance from the first point to P is represented by m, the distance from the second point to P is represented by n. Now the formula to find the coordinates of this point P is given here. Note, this is exactly the same as the formula for internal division, except instead of pluses, we have subtractions on top and bottom. Otherwise, exactly the same formula. So let's look at an example. Let's say this is the point -3, -5. Let's say this is the point 2, 4. We want to find a point P that divides this in the ratio 7 to 5. So just note, if this first number is bigger than this number, it would mean P is up here, like the diagram suggests. But if this first number was smaller, if it was like 2 to 5, then P would be down here. It'd be closer to the first point than the second point. All right, all we need to do to solve this question is use this formula. So we're looking for the coordinates of P. So P has an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So m and n come from the ratio. So here m is 7 and n is 5. So the x coordinate of this point will be m times x coordinate of second point minus n times x coordinate of the first point, all divided by m minus n. Similarly, for the y coordinate, it is m times y coordinate of the second point minus n times y coordinate of the first point, all divided by m minus n. So this gives us coordinates of 14.5, 26.5. Of course, x and y coordinates do not need to be whole numbers. So the coordinates of this point here must be 14.5, 26.5. So just checking our answers, the distance from this point to P, from this point to this point, using the distance formula, is about 36.03. The distance from this point to P, from the 4 to 14.5, 26.5, is about 25.74. And note, this and this are in the ratio 7 to 5. This divided by this is about 1.4. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.